While Moses remained on the mountain in the presence of God, the people waited below. Days passed and Moses did not return as quickly as they expected. What began as waiting soon turned into impatience, and impatience gave way to fear. The people gathered around Aaron and said, "Make us gods who will go before us. As for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him." Aaron told them to bring their gold earrings. The people obeyed, and from their gold he fashioned a calf. Then they said, "These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt." It was a tragic moment. The people who had seen the Red Sea part, who had eaten manna from heaven, who had stood trembling at Mount Sinai, now turned aside so quickly. They exchanged the glory of the living God for an idol made by human hands. Aaron built an altar before the calf and announced a feast. The people rose early, offered sacrifices, and celebrated before the image they had made. What should have been a season of holy waiting became a scene of rebellion. But on the mountain God saw everything. The Lord told Moses, "Go down, for your people, whom you brought up out of Egypt, have corrupted themselves." God spoke of their sin and their stubbornness. Yet in that terrible moment, Moses did something powerful. He interceded. Moses pleaded with the Lord. He asked God to remember his promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. He cried out for mercy on behalf of the people, and the judgment that could have destroyed them entirely was held back. Then Moses came down from the mountain with the stone tablets in his hands, tablets written by the finger of God. As he drew near the camp, he saw the calf and the dancing. His anger burned hot. He threw the tablets from his hands and they shattered at the foot of the mountain. Then Moses took the calf they had made, burned it with fire, ground it into powder, scattered it on the water, and made the Israelites drink it. He turned to Aaron and asked, "What did this people do to you, that you have brought such a great sin upon them?" Aaron tried to explain, but the sin could not be hidden. The camp had fallen into disorder. The people had broken covenant almost as soon as they received it. The mountain still stood above them, holy and burning with the presence of God. But below it, the people had chosen rebellion. Then Moses stood at the gate of the camp and said, "Who is on the Lord's side? Come to me." The sons of Levi gathered to him, and order was brought back to the camp. It was a painful day, a day of judgment, grief, and shattered trust. But the story did not end there. The next day Moses told the people, "You have sinned a great sin." Then he went back to the Lord to intercede again. Moses was not casual about their failure. He knew the seriousness of what had happened, yet he also knew the mercy of God. This episode is one of the saddest in Israel's wilderness journey. At the very mountain where God gave his covenant, the people broke it. At the place of fire and glory, they turned to an idol. It is a warning about impatience, fear, and forgetting the God who has already proven himself faithful. But it is also a story about intercession. When judgment was near, Moses stood in the gap. He pleaded for mercy. And even after such terrible failure, God was not finished with his people. Israel's sin was great, but God's mercy would prove greater still.